takes a certain personality to want to do rural medicine, but this is absolutely rural medicine and what you could really consider frontier medicine.
I feel like what we do here is more than just, see a patient every 20 minutes. You can have an impact that's much bigger than the individual services that you give any one patient. You actually serve everybody every day.
I had a friend who was an administrator for a hospital on the coast in Oregon, and when she found out that I was going to be working here in Harney County, she made a comment and said, well, that hospital has always been known for its forward thinking and innovations, and you're very lucky.
It's a wonderfully broad practice, but it's challenging, it's demanding, it requires the best of the physicians rather than somebody who is just looking for a job. And those are the kind of people that we are looking for here. Those are the kind of doctors that we have here.
We had some things that we wanted, so we took a map of Oregon and we crossed off all the hospitals that had more than 25 beds. Then we crossed off all the hospitals that used hospitalists, crossed off all the hospitals that didn't do OB, and crossed off anywhere that didn't have a municipal airport.
Yep.
And that left 5. Sent my resume to all 5, and Lakeview and here responded. I came up. We were here for about maybe 12 or 18 hours.
Yeah, just for the day.
Yeah. Went back to Klamath Falls and signed a contract.
We had a 1949 hospital that we were using and that needed to be replaced. The equipment, just the structure, the services we were offering. And so in the last 15 years, we have really focused on upgrading that to not just be a good little rural hospital, but to be a good hospital.
We are a podunk hospital, but we're also a critical access hospital. We take anything that needs to be stabilized before it goes on to the next place.
As far as a hospital, there's very little I want for.
19 acute care beds, 3 OB suites. We have 2 new OR suites. We have an MRI, a CT scan, and all digital radiology. We have a 2-bed ICU for critical patients that we deem appropriate to keep in this facility. Our CRNAs provide full-time anesthesia coverage. They rotate in 2-week blocks. And then they also do pain management. So they'll do interventional injections, epidural steroid injections, things of that nature. They also provide not only the anesthesia in the OR, but do our epidurals and pain management for our laboring patients.
You know, I constantly say to people, if you're bored in Burns, Oregon, you haven't left your house.
Harney County is over 10,000 square miles, which makes it about the same size as the state of Massachusetts. So it's this vast country with 7,500 people. And those 7,500 people own our health district.
This community is a wonderful community.
I like the small town atmosphere. I grew up in a town that graduated with 30 people, and so this is right along those same lines.
You have to give Harney County a chance. It is different on the outside than it is on the inside. I really believe that. Friends and family know your family. They pick your kids up if they need a ride, or they tattle on them if they're doing something they shouldn't be doing. And I think that's what caught my attention right off the bat. We had young children. This was a wonderful place to raise those children.
So there's a lot of stuff in town for kids to do. There's martial arts, there's tumbling, music, people teach piano and guitar.
Right.
I don't even know.
There's a couple great city parks.
Yeah.
There's one with a totally terrifying, really tall slide.
Oh, yeah, tallest slide you ever seen. It was the parks that were built before lawsuits were invented. They're fantastic.
We have parades, we have family gatherings, we have a lot of sporting events. The town is very supportive of the school system. They're very supportive of the athletics here.
High school has all major athletics and some you wouldn't expect in a smaller community. Well, one of my favorite things about Harney County is the outdoors. You know, I enjoy hunting and fishing and four-wheeling and those sort of things, and Harney County really has a lot to offer.
I enjoy Harney County primarily because I enjoy the wide open spaces. I am a big believer in getting in the truck and driving wherever I want to drive. And when you live in a county that is 90% publicly owned, there aren't many places that you can't go.
I love going to the Steens.
It's the Steens Mountains.
The Blitzen River, famous trout fishing, excellent place.
We have a brand new hospital as of 2008. We use electronic records. We have electronic connections to bigger hospitals for services. We recruit nationally so that we get the best people available, not just available locally. And it's just an exciting place to practice.
We are looking for the best of that group. We're not only looking for the best family physicians that we can find, but we also understand that it's a rare family physician that can come out and practice medicine like this. And if we are looking for the top 1 to 2% of family physicians in this state, we will pay the top 1 to 2% of wages when you look at the average of those family physicians across the state.
We've been practicing for almost 30 years together. You know, we have a sense of what's out there and the issues you can run into and so forth. And so having sort of refined that, we kind of felt that we could kind of pick and choose. And after looking into any number of different possibilities, I think, I mean, clearly, this practice, this clinic, this hospital offered us the most flexibility, the best compensation, the best scheduling, and I think the best people we had come across in that period of time. So it's kind of a no-brainer.
We are a small facility. We are doing big things. We would love to have you join us.
We offer wonderful professional health care. We have a new facility, the best doctors and staff you've ever seen, and you just have to come here to see it.